Last time on Shaman King, we got to see the great power that Yo, Ryu, and Faust had managed to uncover in order to basically defeat Hao from the Book of Hao, more or less. And using that, they were basically able to take Team Iceman to the cleaners. But Yo, showing a great deal of compassion, tried to make it so that their win wasn't a bitter one, and it really does show the depth of Yo's compassion. But we also had Ren having a bit of an offer from Hao in order to gain great power. Will Ren actually take Hao up on this offer? Is anyone's guess. And towards the end of last episode, we saw Yo meet up with Lyserg. For what? Well, let's just find out, shall we? See, I like that they're still kind of on friendly terms to a certain degree. Like just checking in on our old friend, making sure he's alright. It's sweet but awkward. He just wanted to check in on his friend. Aminamar went searching for Lyserg. Oh, so sweet. Just to make sure they could have a meeting. You're not supposed to leave the ship by yourself. Something he wants to talk about too. Episode 24. Trust no one. Wants to apologize, really. See, I like that. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm sorry you guys went through a lot for me. And the fact that I just kind of up and left, a little harsh. I like that he kind of recognizes that. Felt himself wavering. It's your decision. That's all that matters. See, I like that. It really does show the depth of how kind they can be. And then he sees that Lyserg is getting a little bit of corporal punishment. Like, just come hang out with us from time to time. Don't push yourself too hard, Lyserg. See? I love that. It really does show that despite everything, despite the path that Lyserg is going down, Yo still considers him a friend. He still wants to make sure he's okay. This is what he actually wants to do. I don't know, there's just something really wholesome about this. Uh-oh, Marco. Good boys go to bed at 8 o'clock, do they not? Oh, worry about your own welfare. We ain't got no beef with you. One of Hao's followers. Deceive our comrade to go into evil cause. Yeah, Gene recognizes that's bullshit. His manner was peaceful and powerful. Yo Asakura is not evil. She was submerged the whole time. He has a history of obstructing our justice. Lower your gun, Marco, you bitch! No way to treat a friend. Any friend of a friend is our friend. Wants to bring him into the X-Laws. He's more than strong enough for him to join our ranks. He's completely unfazed. Would you like to join us? Join us in defeating Hao. Yeah, nah, Anna would never allow that. And I don't like the way you guys do things. Aw, Gene's crying. I am very sad. Yep, it's just like, don't move. And that's exactly why I don't like you. Quick to punish. He's more than a match for you now. Kick your lily, bitch! It's regrettable that one day we will have to judge your life as a foe. I mean, they'll have to fight eventually. Like, why do you guys take everything so seriously? This is a shonen manga. Good night, Iron Maiden. See you at the Shaman fight. Hanagumi versus Tea Production. Yeah, Team Flowers! The girls are finally here. We didn't do anything thanks to you. They're giving... Aw, we could have actually seen their fight though. It was somewhat portrayed in the updated version of the manga. Man, the new anime is dropping the ball. There's a lot of extra content that they could be adapting. Then you listen to Obacha's prophecy about who's in the next match. A one-sided victory. A bunch of pushovers. Yeah, at this stage it would be impossible to evaluate just how strong he actually is. They're talking about, oh yeah, it's this fight. Hoshigumi versus X-Laws 3. Team Star versus X-Laws. Hao versus an organization dedicated to defeating him. The match are strictly neutral. Who will emerge victorious? Will they take down Hao? Venstar, the captain of X3. We have orders to deliver your sentence. Death. The rest of the team is leaving, and they're going to be wrapped up their match in no time. So I decided to fight you myself to make it more entertaining. You might want to come at me with all your friends. Oof. Including the weird girl. Oh god. Oh man. Come on, anime. This is one of the most intense moments. See how they run like pigs from a gun. Metatron. Gabrielle. Remiel. Calculating their Furyoku. Whoa, that's a lot. How small. Yeah, fire, alright. Spirit of fire. Oh, She was first. God. Oof. Jeez. Mina of X3 is dead. It isn't a match, it's just senseless killing. Gotta stop the match. They're still fighting. Don't get in their way. Yo's a firm believer of choice. They could have chose not to do this. By the time we were aware of its attacks, Gabrielle had already been destroyed, which means the Spirit of Fire is an extremely fast oversoul. Yeah, they're using this to kinda understand. First we need to locate an intermediary. Yeah. They've come in this to basically sacrifice themselves to learn more about how. I thought you'd go mad with rage. None of your concern. I'm here to defeat you and nothing else. For vengeance for what you did to me. Get rid of the pesky corpse. Jeez. No, you can't win, but coming here just to die. There are some things you don't know unless you try. God damn. I have to admit, the Chad energy of the X-Law is just being like, I mean, dude, we probably held no chance, but we're still gonna try. Eternal damnation, how? Hell endless. Hell? I got bored of that a long time ago. Jeez. Oh, too fast for even me to see. It's the same way he attacked the other day. God, the Spirit of Fire looks so intense. Yep, they planned on dying from the start. Not even all of them together could defeat Hao. So after going after him elsewhere, they went after him in the Shaman fight. I met them yesterday, that's how I know. They intend to defeat Hao, no matter what they have to sacrifice. What we need to do to discover his secrets. As long as he's after the Great Spirit, he must compete in the Shaman fight and win. Fighting it up close and personal might be the best chance we have to provide the maiden with data. Yep. Sacrifices just for information. They knew they were marching off to their deaths. You three will be the first to take on Hao. And Lyserg is being so soft. Yeah, Marco wants to honor their sacrifices, and Lyserg just doesn't want the sacrifices at all. Softness and kindness are different. Lyserg is truly a kind man. Your kindness is what our justice means more than anything. We will fight Hao and we will surely die. That's what we want. Don't be sad about that. Watch our battle with your kind eyes. Damn. Yeah, it's this kind of stuff that made me kind of respect the X-Laws. Where are you looking, Lyserg? The fight isn't over. Look. See what happens with your own eyes. Until the very end. Crushing victory. It was over in a flash. How brutal. Hao really just loves piercing people, like seriously. Bunch of fools. Sorry to spoil your little research project. But no matter how many of you die, you'll never be able to beat me. God damn. You knew what they were doing. Of course! Like, dude! The way they were going about things, just quietly watching. Yo? No, Yo is not quietly watching. He absolutely hates this. He hates this from the very depths of his soul. It's not over yet. The execution isn't over yet. Our camera's noble deaths will not be in vain. They allowed me to solve the mystery of your intermediary. So, Venstar, was it? What are you going to do? What do you plan on doing with the knowledge that air is my intermediary? It's just like, yeah, I infuse my Spirit of Fire into the air. That's what it is. That's the secret. It's like, oh, so you figured it out. Okay, what will you do with that knowledge? Just mentions it so casually. Fire needs oxygen to burn, and as such, there's no better intermediary for the Spirit of Fire. Yeah, it's just a mean way of going. It's just like being like, okay, I'll just put it out there. Yes, air is my intermediary. So he's not afraid for them to know. Or is it a taunt? It's both. He's trying to mock their deaths. If what House says is true, perhaps the death penalty is still possible. Do something before you die, Venstar. Just how strong is the barrier around this ring, dude? Only I and the combatants can actually get through. Nothing can pass in or out of it. It's invincible. Oh, that's a relief. Freaking grenade. So even if it was a huge explosion, Miss Manian wouldn't be harmed. Yeah, going out like a Chad. A grenade modified by Vesfar that he carries with him should the need to use it ever arises. It was kept in a fireproof pad to keep it from blowing up. Once it detonates, all of the oxygen in the arena will be burned up. Oh, even grabbed them. With the oxygen you use all gone, there will be nothing left to protect you. Mark a great step forward for us. For Miss Maiden forever. Jeez. Whoa, that is a hell of a hand grenade. Can't even disqualify them. Real pieces of work, but I can't criticize him after that. He isn't dead yet. How long am I supposed to hold this in? I don't want to feel anger ever again. How many souls have you toyed with before you're satisfied? I love this shot. Best shot in the whole series. Great Omiyoji. Asakura How. Oh, they didn't go with the full shot. No! It's the best shot and moment in the series. Ah! Oh, what a bummer. Yeah, it's proof that the series is taking its time now. Because they could have ended it on the revelation of how he protected himself. Ooh! It's so good, though. Yep, How is on some next level shit. And the X-Laws are willing to sacrifice their lives in order to take him down, but will that be enough? That's the question. This fight always made me feel some kind of way because just all of them die. All three of them die, and it's so kind of sad, honestly. It's really of a bummer of a moment. It was a slaughter. It really was. And it just made Hal look cooler, that's the thing. And the next episode, you get to hear about Hal's backstory. The only downside is this anime already spoils the secret. I don't know why they gave it away in the first episode. They gave it away in the first episode. I don't understand. I still don't understand why they chose to give that away in the first episode. I have to assume it's because they know just how popular Hal actually is, and they were just like, okay, we might as well just spoil it right then and there to build up intrigue on Hal because you don't really see him until like a good chunk of the manga has gone by. You know, first we have Ren and all that stuff to begin with, and that's the most important part up to a certain point. And once the Shaman fight starts to get underway properly, that's when you get into Hal and his whole situation. So they wanted to keep his presence from the very beginning. Keep it there in the back of your mind for the most part. But you go so long without actually having him in the series. I don't know if I can accept that. I get it, but at the same time, it doesn't make enough sense. Because it's only relevant now, in this moment. How Asakura's whole story. Because it's supposed to be a big revelation. Oh, Asakura how? Like, he's still called that? Like, what exactly is his relation to the Asakura family? But there's a few layers you have to go through before you actually get the full breadth of that revelation. I don't know. It's a choice. I kind of have to accept it going forward. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. How did you feel about the utter slaughter of the X-Laws? But did you, like me, respect the fact that they were willing to just die to get this information at whatever cost? I don't know, that takes some real cojones. But let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.